Hi everyone, I'm Diya Bhattacharya from Maikapur College, first year Commerce. Today I'm going to talk about French Revolution. Some think that it is a very difficult chapter, but I personally think that it is one of the easiest chapters as you can remember few points and can easily score 9 marks. So let's start now.
Rise of Nationalism in Europe, Class 10th History. So from this chapter, you'll at least get 9 to 10 marks if you can remember only few points. In 1848, a French artist named Frédéric Soriot, he had prepared 4 prints where he had visualized a world made up of democratic and social republics. As you can see in the picture, it is one of the first prints which was prepared by Frédéric Soriot. Here, in his visions, the people of the world are grouped as distinct nations, identified through their flags. As you can see, way past the Statue of Liberty are the United States and Switzerland. This is because by the time Frédéric Soriot had prepared this print, they were already known as a nation state. So what is a nation state? A nation state is where all the people are united, share the same culture and history. France, recognized by its tricolor flag, has just reached the Statue of Liberty. The flag which they carry is an expression of liberal hopes. The revolution gave power to the citizens to shape their own nation. The first clear expression of nationalism came with the French Revolution in 1789. France then was under the control of absolute monarchy. From the very beginning, the French revolutionaries introduced measures and practices that could create a sense of collective identity amongst the minds of the French people. The ideas like the La Patrie, which means fatherland, Les Citoyens, which means the citizens, tell us about the community which enjoyed equal rights under the Constitution. A new flag was chosen. A States General was elected by the citizens for the first time, renamed the National Assembly, and a centralized administrative system was put in place, and it formulated equal rules for the citizens. The revolutionaries' main aim was to help the other people of Europe to become a nation. When the news spread to different cities of Europe, students and other members of educated middle class began setting up groups. Also, one of them was the Jacobean clubs. Their activities helped the French armies with the outbreak of the Revolutionary War. The French army began to carry out these ideas of nationalism abroad. So let's now talk about Napoleon. Who was Napoleon? Napoleon was a French militant and a political leader. He introduced many of his reforms in France through a return of monarchy. He had no doubt destroyed democracy, but he also introduced many of his principles in the administrative field in order to make it more rational and efficient. For example, the Civil Code of 1804, which was also known as the Napoleonic Code, which did away with the privileges based on birth, established equality before the law, and secured right to property. This code was exported to regions under the French control, that was the Dutch, Italy, and Germany. Napoleon simplified administrative divisions, abolished feudal system, freed peasants, transportation and communication system was also improved. At the end, Napoleon overthrew the French government and established himself as the consulate or a directional power. This event marked the end of the French Revolution. At the end, this revolution completely changed the social and political structure of France. It brought new ideas to Europe, including liberty, freedom, abolishment of slavery, and rights to women. Even though the revolution ended with the rise of Napoleon, these new ideas continued to influence Europe and helped to shape many of Europe's modern-day government. Thank you.